Hi everyone, welcome back to the Purple Tulip workshop, and I'm your host Shipra. Today I'm going to be taking you through the steps of how to do a herringbone double crochet stitch. So let's get started. So now for starting our herringbone double crochet, we're going to do a slip knot. And for this type of a stitch, we require our foundation chain to be in even numbers. So I'm going to do a swatch with a width of 10 chain, then I'll do a +2. Hence I'll do a foundation chain of 12. So I've got my 12 chain. This is like a variation of a double crochet, and it's like a mixture of a herringbone half double. So I'll just show you how to do this herringbone double crochet. You can refer to my double crochet tutorial from the link above, or you can also refer to my herringbone half double crochet tutorial from the link above. So we are going to start this particular type of herringbone double crochet stitch from the second chain. The loop on the hook is never counted, so this is the first, this is the second chain. I like to work on my back loops. So for the herringbone double crochet, I'll do a yarn over. I'll put my hook into the back loop of the second chain here, like this. I'll do a yarn over. I'll pull this loop out, so I've got 3 loops now. I'll pull this first loop through the second loop like this. I'll do yarn over. Now I'll do yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops. So you see, it's like a mixture of a double crochet and a herringbone half double crochet. I'll show that to you again. So it's yarn over, hook into the back loop of the next stitch like this, yarn over, pull through, and we pull the same loop through the second loop. We do yarn over, we do a chain 1 there, and then yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops. So I'm going to continue this till the end of this particular row, and I'll come back and show you how to work on the last chain here. So I've come to this last loop, back loop. I'll do yarn over. I'll put my hook through the last back loop, yarn over, pull through. I'll pull that loop through my second loop, chain 1, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops. And now to continue on to the second row, we'll do chain 2. We'll turn our work around. And now we will be working on the second stitch over here, because the chain 2 here is already working on our first chain. So we'll do yarn over, insert a hook into the second stitch over here like this, pull through. I'll pull that same loop through my second loop, creating a slip stitch over here. I'll do chain 1 and then yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops. So this is how the herringbone double crochet stitch is done. It's pretty much similar to the herringbone half double crochet. You just have a chain 1 in between, and this sort of gives you a little bit of more height into your post than the herringbone half double crochet would do. The effects of the stitch is pretty much similar as well. So I'm going to just complete and come till the end over here, and I'll show you how to work on the turning point. I've come to the last stitch over here. This is the turning point. So this is actually the 12th chain that we did in our foundation chain. So we work on this 12th chain. You do a yarn over. I'll put my hook through this last chain over here, pull through, and then pull through the first chain there, chain 1, pull through the remaining 2 loops, and then I'll do again chain 2, and I'll continue my work on to the 3rd, 4th row, as many rows as I want for the length on my project. And I'll just come back once I've done a few more rows, and I'll show you how to finish this swatch. So I've come to the end part where I've just done 6 rows here to finish the swatch, and we'll just do a chain 1, and I will pull onto this yarn. We will snip this, and I'll pull onto this tail to lock the stitch. Now we can just get hold of a broad eye needle, which is also known as darning needle, and thread this yarn and weave our work into these existing stitches, and I'll just come back. So I've woven in the tail ends over here and over here. I'm going to snip off the extra yarn. So this is what the herringbone double crochet looks like. Here as well we have these tilts. Because of the slip knot, it sort of tilts at our posts. So we have these tilts going through. It's pretty much similar to the herringbone half double crochet, the earlier swatch that we did. So you can just see that this here we have the post a little bit taller than the half double herringbone. So this is the herringbone half double crochet, this is the herringbone double crochet. The posts are a little bit taller here. Both of these stitches gives you a denser fabric, a thicker fabric, so you can use them in either of the home decor home projects you like to use, where you need a little bit of a thickness in the fabric. I'm using this particular type of stitch on a project currently that I'm working on. I'm making a tote bag, and I'm using a different yarn here. Obviously I'm using a jute polished yarn, which has also got this sort of a silver thread wrapped around it. Sort of gives a glitzy look. So here in this same stitch I'm using a crochet hook which is a little bit bigger size. I'm using a 4.5 mm in this project as compared to what the thickness of my yarn is. So when you use a higher number of a crochet than the required thread, then obviously you get this sort of a meshy, transparent, netty look. But the stitch is still the same. I'm using it here. I'm getting this little slight bit of a thickness that I require for the tote bag. But I also want some sort of a see-throughness here, so it works perfect here for me. So you can definitely use this type of a stitch in other projects. It could be home decor projects like a dishcloth, a towel, table mat, anything like that. Or you can use it on a bag, a purse, anything. you want to use it on. So if you like this video, then do give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel from the link below and click on to the bell icon for the latest updates. Take care for now. Bye bye.